chocolate egg tarts tomorrow.
Two ice in the top.
Really well. It's a shame about the rest of them.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's dark over here. My camera doesn't do very well in the dark.
I woke up sweating and I was like, as soon as this was didn't see his face, it was flushed.
Oh, right.
I'm not sure it was almost. I put some moisturiser on my top of my forehead.
Right, that's all right.
Have you been invited after all of you?
I have. I couldn't find Sue. I went down this list, went down there, and there she is.
It's great, doesn't it?
Stuart looks here.
Pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind?
Who gives this right?
I did.
Please be seated. Welcome to everyone for being here today. Each of you has played an important role in their lives and hold a very special place in their hearts. We've been invited to this beautiful place today to share with Stuart and Natalie the most important moment in their lives and to witness their formal joining in the legal state of matrimony according to the custom prevailing and under the authority given and provided by the province of British Columbia. I solemnly declare that I do not know
I do not know
of any reason
of any reason
why I, Stuart,
why I, Stuart,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Natalie.
to Natalie.
I solemnly declare that I do not know of any reason why I, Natalie, may not be joined in matrimony to Stuart. As you've made this declaration of your vows concerning one another, and wish to seal acceptance and confirmation of these vows with an exchange of rings, I ask that you regard and you will always return to your shared life together. With this ring,
With this ring,
I promise to give to you
I promise to give to you
the truth and faithfulness
the truth and faithfulness
of my life and marriage.
of my life and marriage.
With this ring, I promise to give to you the truth and faithfulness of my life and marriage. As you, Stuart Trevor Witt, and Natalie Jane Brandon have consented in legal wedlock and declared your solemn intention in this company before these witnesses and in my presence, and have exchanged rings and the pledge of your vows to each other, now, upon the authority vested in me by the province of British Columbia, I pronounce you husband and wife.
My legs
Yes, you must have.
My hands are cold.
unusual, isn't it? Why don't they choose the same, isn't it?
Well, that's he's all there.
Wow. What are they made of? Oak. Are they? Wow.
It's unusual.
Beautiful. Nat, your dress is amazing. It looks really lovely. It looks stunning.
So you two are the dog sitters, are you?
Blaze, what's going on? From a distance, the colours look well done. Just stand there.
Okay.
Great.
I can edit the thing out. Oh, you'll keep it down.
He's good.
He's gone back. See, you got my dress, it's fine. Comfort and all.
Blaze, hello. Wait, that's better.
Okay, that's definitely got a big one.
I think that'll be it.
Quiet. Quiet. The next quiet. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Fairmont, and thank you for coming here and helping us to celebrate the marriage of Natalie and Stuart. On behalf, thank you. On behalf of Sue and myself, we thank you all for coming sometimes quite a long way. And it's very nice to see you all and to have you here. And actually after the last couple of years, it's very nice for me to be here as well and fit and well. We arrived, I think it was on Sunday or Saturday night or evening. And over the past 4 days or so, we've got to know quite a few, and especially Stuart's family. And it's been very nice to enjoy their company. Lynn, Nandy, Trevor and Suzanne. And we hope perhaps we can see a little bit more of you now, and I hope a lot more in the future. It's good to see my brother Alan and Gillian, wherever she is as well. They did take a day more than they thought they would and were parted from their luggage. But apart from that, it was fine, and it's good to see them as well. And what can I say about my favourite in-laws? What can I say about them? It's great to see them all, especially the new additions are. I don't know whether she's here at the meal. She is. But they're all the way from Toronto. And finally, all the ones that have made it here, Natalie and Stuart's friends from the world. Well, I suppose 2 years ago, we did sort of the same thing in Marlow when we waved goodbye to Natalie and Stuart and sent them on their way together with the dogs. And that was after quite a few years of planning, of spending time in Germany, a couple of years in a white van. Sounds fun, I know, especially with 2 dogs as well. And then dealing with all the necessaries to get over to here, visas, citizenship and all the other things. And then they spent 6 months with the in-laws, my in-laws that is. And I gather that there's still quite a lot of marks that have been left after 6 months living there. Maybe Archie and Blaze, but probably yours as well, I've no doubt. All that I think actually took, it sounds quite easy, but it probably took quite a lot of time, planning, determination, and I think it's a tribute to them that they've actually got here and ended up in Squamish and made a wonderful life for themselves here. And whilst I'm sure I speak for the parents here now, they might have, or we might have, preferred it to be less than 6,000 miles and 9 hours, or in Alan's case, 24 plus 9 hours. That's the way it is, and quite frankly, this is a lovely place, and I can understand how they would like to be here. Squamish, I was there last year, and it is, I suppose, if you compared it to where they were before, there's nothing wrong with the United Kingdom, but perhaps life out here is quite fun. Certainly the people are more friendly. I can't tell you the number of times people have said hello, and that is so unnerving, because in the United Kingdom, no one ever says hello. Even if you know them, they don't say hello. So we wish you well for the future, we really do, and I think, for judging by how it's gone so far, you will make a lovely life, and that's all that matters. And we will hope that we'll be able to come and visit you. Maybe you'll even come back occasionally and see what you've missed, even if you don't want to. It is a nice place. I don't know, there is a feel to Canada which perhaps isn't in the UK, and it's something that I know that you have set your hearts on, and that's great. Anyway, I've been told that 2 minutes is up, so I think, ladies and gentlemen, that I would like you to be upstanding and drink a toast to the bride and the groom, to Natalie and Stuart.
Natalie and Stuart. Natalie and Stuart.
Do you live in
I did the same for you.
Have you taken the cake?
No, it's a bit up close before it's...
Yeah, you need to get them back with just one. I didn't bring one back from Where is it?
I need a Well, I do talk a lot. That's why Nat said not to rabbit on too much. So, I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming and making it so far. Everyone looks amazing, but the best is you. End of speech. No, that was it. No, just completely gone now.
Say whatever you feel.
I know, but okay. I have to remember. I can't really say much more about everyone that's here is actually really close to both Matt and I. We may not get to say it all the time, but we do. And also, I can't see, there's one. Your birthday is soon, and so is Richard's. And we won't be with you on the day to say your birthday. So I just want to say happy birthday now.
Happy birthday!
But no, we can cheers to everyone, and cheers to Natalie as well. Cheers.
All the best. He then called his next friend. What I really need now is someone that's going to make me look good. And he said no as well. And then he called me and I said, for goodness sake, you can't call me 4 times, I'm going to have to do but seriously, the first thing I need to say is thank you to my parents, to Richard and Sue, for putting on a fantastic wedding. It's in an amazing place. It's been a wonderful and beautiful reception. So this is not just an event for Natalie and Stuart, it's an event for all of us. So thank you very much. Unfortunately, it's almost very, very nearly genetically impossible for me to be nice to my younger sister. It's It's been something like 38 years in the making, but on this occasion, on this occasion, I have to make an exception and say that Natalie, you look beautiful. Stuart, you tried your best. The most important thing, I did a little bit of research before thinking about what I wanted to say, and that the most important thing, apart from the toast at the end, was that I really should try and think of some advice. The wind was taking a little bit out of my sails because of all the little cards which said give your advice to the married couple, so I couldn't try and repeat myself. So I'm going to stick to just a couple of little pieces of advice for Stuart, and then a final thought. Stuart, if you're wrong, say so, and if you're right, shut up. If you can just remember those two things, you'll be absolutely fine. And just as a final thought, it's normally, I mean, it's almost a truism to say that when you're thinking about getting married and you're not really looking for the person that you can live with. You're looking for the person that you can live without. You can't live without. Sorry, that's a bit of time. No, it's fine. I think it's safe to say that when you look at Natalie and Stu together, they've quite clearly found each other that they can't live without. So, as a final thing, it's a huge pleasure and a huge honour to say, if you can all make sure you've got a glass. If there's a couple of people sat at the back, just one last toast, one last upstanding to Mr. and Mrs. Witt, the bride and groom.
The bride and groom. Would you have to give them that? There is lots of cake out here, guys.
Okay. Spend them wisely. Otherwise, it would have been like
You and me, and here's to me.